Hey there, you're watching the Dave Does channel, and today we're doing Dave Does Reacts, and we're going to be checking out some Falling in Reverse. The song is God is a Weapon, which apparently features Marilyn Manson. So yeah, looking forward to checking this one out. Quick question that you're going to ask me is, why should we be listening to you, and why does your opinion matter? The fact is, my opinion doesn't matter. Remember, it's all about if you enjoy the music is the only thing that matters. It doesn't matter what anyone else says, but everyone has an opinion. So if I don't like a song, I'll say I don't like it, but I will always try to be respectful and explain why I don't like a song. And if I love a song, I'll tell you why. But the most important thing is, as long as you're enjoying the music, nothing else really matters. But if you are interested in what my background is, you might see some guitars, obviously the background there. But I have, for the last 20-30 years, been a musician, songwriter, drummer in bands such as Telescribe and Nothing Gained. I'm currently still with Telescribe, and we're even doing a one-off show with Nothing Gained here in the UK. We've got albums out, so if you please do give us a chance, check us out. Check us out on Spotify. So Spotify Telescribe, Spotify Nothing Gained, or you can find us obviously on YouTube for our music videos, etc. And it's greatly appreciated. The reason I plug in that as well, because the way we play these videos here, so the way I do the reactions, I play the video from start to finish. No pauses and no talking during the video, and I will talk about it at the end. This obviously means that the video cannot be monetized, so and that is absolutely fine, because I think it's the best way to actually check out a video is to watch it from start to finish with the audience. And with that in mind, obviously, so if you could go and give us a listen to some of our tracks, it would be greatly appreciated. And if you hate them, it's not a problem at all, but give us a chance. But yeah, Falling in Reverse, God is a Weapon, featuring Marilyn Manson. I know a little bit about Falling in Reverse, not a huge amount. I've done a couple of tracks of theirs over the years. I remember Ronnie Radke from Escape the Fate. Actually quite liked Escape the Fate back in the day. Not so much. I did go back and listen to some Escape the Fate the other day, thinking, I remember really liking this band. I've got all these albums. Let's go check them out. And then I listened to them and was like, yeah, they haven't aged well, I don't think. But let's find out a little bit more about Falling in Reverse. Ronnie Radke knows exactly what he's doing with people. He knows how to start arguments, start fights, but I don't think it's actually him as a person. I think it's just he knows how to play the publicity game and keep that persona. So he's always in the news, which is cool. You got to do what you got to do in today's industry. So yeah, let's check out Falling in Reverse, God is a Weapon, featuring Marilyn Manson. Let's do it.
From spinning down the rabbit hole, the deeper that you push, the deeper I will go. They said that God's a woman, I'll worship you the same, 'cause all I do is think about saying your name in vain. We might as well
Okay, there we go. Falling in Reverse. God is a Weapon featuring Marilyn Manson. Okay, we can talk. I tend to generally like to split the song in the video separately. First of all, really like the track. Really cool vibe track. I mean, there are songs I sort of talk about that I say that they're a really cool groove to them. They're a headbanging track, and there are ones that I call vibe tracks. This is definitely a vibe track. This is, you just want to kind of vibe with it and just flow with the song. I think Marilyn Manson is a perfect collaborator on this one. Voices absolutely match perfectly within this track. It's got the right action. I mean, this could have easily been a Marilyn Manson style track. So I don't know whether with Fall in Reverse, if when they wrote this, they had that in mind, or they kind of wrote a Marilyn Manson-esque track and then kind of went, this would be really cool to bring him in on, or they'd already approached me and said, we've got an idea, we want to write a song with you in mind, could you get involved? Really not sure on the background behind that at all, but it would be cool to find out. Big hooky chorus. Love the build up. It really understands how to build a song in the sense of build the tension and build the atmosphere. I think they've done that really, really well on this track. Video wise, it's a very much for me like an arts project type. There's loads of different concepts. Now this is a video where you can watch it the first time and you can kind of pull out a few concepts. I think this is one of those videos where you need to watch it multiple times. There's lots of hidden symbolism in this. So there's this whole thing, God is a woman. They've done the woman, and it's wearing like that similar thing to what Marilyn Manson did on the album after the Antichrist Superstar album. And everyone's like, oh, he's gone androgynous and he's wearing this white thing. So it looks very similar to what he was wearing in that. I don't know if that was particular homage or if that was just a way of getting around any censorship issues by not having to show nipples and clitoral areas, etc. like that. So I mean, I don't know if that's part of the reason why they went with that look, but it was very much looked like a paid homage to Marilyn Manson at that point. But I think there's obviously that element there. There's weird laser beam things coming from her hands as a woman. There's Ronnie Radke doing this kind of pose, all glistening up with baby oil by the looks of it. It's there's definitely something about the human form, and there's subjugation in there. There's war in there. We've got Marilyn Manson sitting on the bed on the steps with like swords and stuff going on. There's a lot of imagery going in here. So there's a story element to what's going on. It's not really a performance piece. It's almost like a narrator piece with Ronnie and Marilyn. And it's definitely a video you want to kind of go, not frame by frame, but section by section and kind of go, right, what's going on in this frame? What does this part mean? Because I don't think in this video there's any bit that's been done which is superfluous. It's not got a thought process. So whether that's with Ronnie Radke doing his bit to the camera and you've got the white, what do you call them, curtains or whatever you want to call them, they're flowing down, and you're kind of looking at them going, why did he pick that? Was it just a artistic choice for clarity of backdrop, so the black and white giving you really like nice contrast, or was there actual meaning? Was there like the purity element? So I actually think that there was a lot of thought put into this video from that concept, and I really like that. It does have a vibe of early 2000s Manson about the video kind of format, and it's interesting. There's a lot more of these formats coming through. We went through a stage from like 2010 up till even more recently, even up to like 24, where it was all like, let's do warehouse performance shots still. But I feel bands are now realizing that you've got to do something more in the last few years. And so since sort of 2021, 22, when we came out of lockdown, there has been an element where bands have spent more time thinking about how do we make these videos that have these bigger stories. And there have been that before, but I'm starting to see more of that. There's definitely a lot more attention to detail coming into a lot of these music videos now, which is really awesome. as I think that was an art that was definitely losing it. We were getting far too much just performance-based videos, which are fine, but have very little reason to repeat watch. But I think this is a video that definitely has repeat watch value. Something I need to go back through and work out. I'm getting blinded by the sun here through the blinds. But yeah, something I need to go back and rewatch and look at in more detail. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the video today, please do like, share, and subscribe. Give Telescribe and Nothing Gained a shout out or check out on YouTube and on Spotify. And thank you very much for watching.